Caitlyn is up next. I hate it for Michaela. Can't play in that game tomorrow. That kind of hurts, but man, the dig is the dig. So our last friend is Caitlyn Ray. Caitlyn, how are you today?
Good.
The coach told you you were one of the better hitters on this team. Talk about your hitting. How'd you develop your hitting and get that hitting ability going?
I just practice a lot on the tee and just practice.
Practice,
Yeah.
Repetition, right?
Yeah.
Repeat the same thing you did and do it the correct way.
Yeah.
When did you first begin to learn how to play softball?
I was about 4. Yeah. I started with t-ball and then I went up to softball and just kept going with that.
Who was your first coach back in the younger days? One of your mom or dad? Or
My dad taught a lot. When I first got an interest in softball, he really started working with me.
Will you be at Lee's McRae next year?
Yes, sir.
Going to move on up there for college then, right?
Yes, sir.
And play softball there? Now, let's see. Michaela's a third baseman. What position for you? Second?
Yes, sir.
Infield, man, you control it. Quick release, right?
Yeah.
To first base. If that ground ball comes, you got to get that ball out of the glove pretty quick. Who's your first baseman?
Ashton and then sometimes Morgan.
So they rotate. The two pitchers rotate first base. So if they're not playing on the mound, they move to first base.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Keep them on the infield. Keep them involved in all the plays. What have you learned the most from the coaching staff at Northern Guilford the past? So you're a senior right now? Senior year.
Yes.
What have you learned most of these coaches over the years?
They've taught me a lot, actually. They've taught me a lot of discipline and a lot of just different things.
If you're a batter, and other than Ashton and Ann, who's the one pitcher in the county you would be most concerned about facing? Who's that one pitcher?
Hannah Stiltner, she mixes her pitches up a lot, and she just has different pitches, and they're just
what is it about being? Is the patience at the plate? Being patient? Is it having the eye? What's the key to the hitting? You're going to be a hitting instructor. What's the key?
You gotta lay off the high stuff and the low stuff, and you just gotta wait for that right pitch and just keep fouling them off.
Does it take the first pitch? Is that part of the deal, or not to take the first pitch?
If it's there, I hit it. But
You got the green light no matter what.
Yeah.
Are you the leadoff person?
I am.
Yeah. How many? I bet your on base percentage is pretty good too. How many? Let's see. I can't. Home runs. You didn't give me home runs.
I've hit about 7 in my career.
Wow. How many this year?
1.
One this year.
Yeah.
Do you lead the team in that department? Probably.
No.
Who's the top homer hitter?
Kathy Hellevick, she's a sophomore.
I've seen her name. I've seen her name a few times. Gotcha. Now, what about runs? You can't give me runs. How many stolen bases? Is that a part of your game too?
Last year I had a few. This year I haven't really got the chance to steal that many steal bases as much.
I know a stat for you is probably pretty big. The runs scored. Probably quite a few in that department.
I'm not sure. Probably. I'm not really sure.
What would you say would be the strongest part of your game?
What do you mean? Like
your defense, your offense, or certain skill, ability, or anything?
I'm not sure, honestly.
If you had to sell your game to someone, Caitlyn Ray is trying to come play at Lee's McRae when you're going to college, and they ask about what's the strength of your game, probably the strong point.
Probably my hitting, honestly, because I don't know, I like hitting a lot, so I like doing that.
How do you feel about the Northwest game tomorrow? Looking forward to playing that game? Because I hear they're playing tonight.
I'm so excited for that game. I'm ready to get back and play them again. Since they beat us in the 9th inning, I just want to play them again and just beat them.
Now, you got a beautiful smile today. I always appreciate that. But now game time comes, you got to get serious, got to get fierce. How do you flip that switch and get ready to go?
I get in the zone. I listen to a lot of music, and I just try to get in the zone. And just
nice, easy listening music, or pretty? Is it really? Not hard driving music, not pounding music. It's easy, calm, settling music.
Yeah.
And then by the game time, you're ready to go. Would you rather? Here's a crazy question. Sports. Would you rather be in the field first or the plate? You're on the road tomorrow. You're going to be at the plate first. Which do you like better there?
I like being in the field just because the 7th inning. If you are down, you get that last chance to try to come back and win.
Good point. You played Guilford County baseball a long time, right? What are your favorite fields? Your field's an outstanding field. What are the good fields?
I like our field probably the most. We don't really play that many schools in Guilford County.
Do you like the Eastern Elements field?
I do. I like their dugouts probably the best.
What are they like?
They're like the collegiate style. They have the open top and the brick wall, so you don't really have that fence right there blocking the view.
Gotcha. Doesn't have the chain fence or something like that. Then. When you go to college, Lee's McRae, what are you expecting about your college up there? What's the program look like up there?
They just got a new coach, so they're trying to get their program up and going again. So
Now, here's the old sports question, the old college recruiting question. Did the new coach recruit you, or were you recruited by the old coach?
actually, the old coach started to recruit me, and then he resigned, and the new coach came in, and that's when she got interested in me.
It got nice and solid in. What do you think the bond is that keeps these Northern Guilford Nighthawk girls together? Senior class is tight. The entire team seems to be tight. What do you think the bonding measure is?
I think we just keep everything like light and fun at practice, and like we try not to. We're just all really close. I feel like, and there's not like most softball teams. There's a lot of drama. We don't really have that on our team, like you would think, and we just.
Who's the most serious player on the team? You probably got one player that's probably happy-go-lucky, kind of a goofball. It just kind of goes crazy occasionally.
Probably most serious would probably be Michaela when she steps on the field.
She's ready.
Yeah, she gets in the zone, and most people don't like to mess with her.
Serious business.
Yeah.
Now, who's the happy-go-lucky, carefree player that takes a little more time to get serious?
Probably Mallory Price. She's just so goofy and just keeps the mood light.
You need somebody like that, right?
Yeah.
Need that kind of player. From Coach Durrell, the assistant coaches, Matt Brown, Coach 2, I'm memorizing my coaches now, Matt Brown, Coach 2, and others that work for your team. What have they done to give this team the best chance to win every time you young ladies set foot on that field?
They just, before the game, they always, we have goals and stuff, and they always try to keep us going, and they help us set goals for every
Different
game.
goals every game?
Yeah.
Do they give you a list of goals?
No, we actually decide on them as a team before we step on the field, so we try to meet those goals every game.
Talk about that together in kind of like a team huddle, team gathering. As a senior at Northern Guilford, what's the experience been like the past several years?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's just been fun.
And you probably wouldn't trade this for anything in the world, right?
No, sir.
If I could give you this, as opposed to anything else, a state championship ring, what would that mean?
I don't know. It's just been a lot of fun, and I don't think I would trade it for anything.
But how about that ring? You take that state championship ring, probably, right?
No, I don't. Not to get rid of mine.
The experience overall has been just so good.
Yeah.
How have you grown as a player and as a young lady in the past couple
I
years?
think I've got a lot more discipline just playing. Some of the girls that we've played, they've taught me a lot. And a lot of my teammates that I've had in the past have taught me a lot.
Some of the teammates in the past, and I'll close it with this, who are some of them that you learned some things from? They kind of left it in your hands and said, I'm going to lead you to be a good mentor.
Our seniors last year, Morgan Fuquay and Katie Bilbrey, they taught us a lot last year. They taught us what it was like to just be a senior and have that leadership. And they were a lot of fun too last year.
I'm thinking about this. If somebody told me I need a hit in a bad way, I'll say, I've got somebody you can depend on. Call on C. Ray. Is it a good recommendation? C. Ray is going to get him that hit?
Hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck as you go to Leeds McRae, and I want to see you in that game tomorrow night.
Okay.
Lead off?
Yes, sir.
You got it. Take care. Good job at Shane's Rib Shack. Enjoy with the young ladies, Ann Tewksbury, Ashton Lambeth, Michaela Barracks, Caitlyn Ray, Coach Durrell, and a great night at Shane's. That'll close it out tonight. We need to get moving. We'll be back again in a couple weeks. We will see you soon. Shane's Rib Shack, Sports in Focus. Talk to you then.